Once upon a time in a small village nestled amidst the lush green mountains, there lived a wise Buddhist monk named Dharmapala who was known for his wisdom and compassion. He had dedicated his life to spreading the teachings that brought peace and enlightenment to those who come around him. People from far and wide come to see his guidance and learn from his profound wisdom. One sunny morning, as the village bustled with life, a young man named Prabhu arrived at the monastery to seek the monk's advice. Prabhu was a kind-hearted soul who had recently experienced a great betrayal from the friend he had trusted most, but he turned out to be fake, and it had left him shattered and disillusioned. With heavy heart, Prabhu approached Dharmapala hoping to find solace and guidance. The wise monk welcomed him with a great and warm smile and invited him to sit down where some other people were already sitting there. Prabhu poured out his heart explaining how he had trusted his friend only to be betrayed in the most unimaginable way. Tears streamed down his face as he started revealing the depth of his pain. Dharmapala listened all this very attentively, the eyes of Prabhu reflecting his anguish he had in his heart. After a moment of silence, the Buddhist monk Dharmapala spoke softly, "Prabhu, my young friend, the journey of life is filled with both joy and sorrow. Along the way we encounter people of all kinds and not all of them have pure intentions, but there is a way with the help of which we can identify the genuine people from the fake people." Intrigued, Prabhu leaned closer eagerly to learn the wisdom Dharmapala was about to impart. To identify fake people, one must first cultivate self-awareness and develop the ability to see beyond appearances, just as a tree's true nature is revealed by the quality of its fruits. A person's true character can be discerned by the actions and intentions. Prabhu nodded, absorbing every word with earnest attention. Dharmapala started to tell Prabhu a story about two young travelers who had set out on a perilous journey through a dense forest. Along the path, they came across an elderly man who appeared weak and feeble, and asking for their help. One of the travelers, driven by the quality of his compassion, offered his assistance to that old and weak man, while the other turned his back and being consumed by his own selfish desires. As they ventured deeper into the forest, a sudden storm appeared. The traveler who had helped the old man found shelter in a cave while the other traveler was left to fend himself. In the cave, the compassionate traveler discovered a hidden treasure, more valuable than he could have ever imagined. The other traveler, filled with envy and greed, perished in the storm. Dharmapala paused for a while, allowing the profound meaning of the parable to sink into Prabhu's heart. He then continued, "Prabhu, the story illustrates that genuine people are driven by compassion, selflessness, and empathy. They are willing to lend a helping hand without expecting anything in return. On the other hand, fake people are guided by selfish motives, often hiding their true intentions behind a facade of friendly nature." Prabhu pondered over the lesson, realizing that he had failed to see the signs that could have alerted him to his friend's true nature. Dharmapala assured Prabhu that recognizing fake people is a skill that could be developed over time. He advised him to observe people by actions, paying close attention to their consistency, integrity, and the way they treated others. Genuine people, he explained, would constantly display kindness, honesty, and loyalty even in the face of challenges. The young man felt a renewed sense of hope as he absorbed from Dharmapala's teachings. He realized that his experience with the fake friends was not in vain but rather a valuable lesson that would strengthen his discernment in the future. Days turned into weeks, and Prabhu continued to visit the wise monk, eager to deepen his understanding of identifying fake people. Dharmapala shared more stories, teachings, and practical exercise to sharpen Prabhu's discernment. The young man immersed himself in the teachings, embracing the path of self-awareness and compassion. Months passed and Prabhu's ability to identify fake people grew stronger. He learned to trust his intuition and observe subtle signs that would reveal someone's true character. Now the people of the village started noticing a change in him, as he became a pillar of strength and wisdom, guiding others who had fallen victim to fake people. One sunny afternoon, Prabhu returned to the monastery to express his gratitude to Dharmapala. With a smile on his face, he said, "Venerable monk, your teachings have transformed my life completely. Now I have learned to see beyond the masks that people bear, and I am now surrounded by genuine friends who always uplift and support me." Dharmapal's eyes twinkled with joy as he replied, "Prabhu, my dear friend, the ability to identify fake people is a lifelong journey. Remember, the true treasure lies not in finding faults with others but in cultivating the qualities of kindness, compassion, and integrity within yourself. By embodying these virtues, you will be able to attract genuine people into your life." Prabhu bowed before the monk, acknowledging the profound wisdom he had gained. From that day onwards, Prabhu dedicated himself to spreading the teachings of Dharmapal, inspiring others to develop discernment and embrace a life filled with genuine connections, and so the story of Prabhu and Dharmapal had spread far and wide and becoming a timeless tale of wisdom and guidance. Through their example, many learned to identify fake people, nurturing the own innate qualities of compassion and kindness. In this way, the village flourished as its people grew closer, united by the bonds of authenticity and genuine friendship. And thus teachings of Dharmapal continue to illuminate the path, guiding souls towards a world where fake people hold no power and authenticity reigns supreme. With each passing day, the reputation of Dharmapal and Prabhu spread throughout the land. People from distant villages and neighboring towns flocked to the monastery, seeking guidance on how to identify fake people and cultivate genuine connections. Dharmapal, filled with compassion, welcomed all of them with open arms. The moral of the story is that, to identify fake people, one must cultivate self-awareness, observe their actions and pay a close attention to their intentions. Genuine people are characterized by compassion, selflessness, and consistency. While fake people often hide their true intentions behind the facade of friendly nature, developing discernment and nurturing qualities of kindness and integrity within ourselves allows us to attract genuine connections and navigate the complexities of human relationships with wisdom and clarity. If you like this story and if this story influenced you in some way or the other, then make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.